That's how bright it'll look in the sky.
It'll look like a
for
full
3
moon.
months.
That's awesome.
So we have 2 moons.
Are we going to be alive for this?
We don't know.
Possibly.
That'd be awesome.
I mean,
Yeah.
the universe, if it doesn't fuck around with time, it could take another
1,000 years.
billions of years. I mean, but that's the blink of an eye to
This
to the
moon
universe.
is called the full worm moon.
full worm moon. Yep.
Yeah, that's tonight, right?
I remember that.
It's pretty bright outside.
No.
I'm gonna go outside and pull out a full moon. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I figured.
Take off your belt. Move down your pants.
What else? Yeah, I'm so interested in space travel, and then you get into black holes,
Black hole.
like
Black hole.
black
Son,
holes.
won't you come?
So then you get close.
Wrap the belt round the door handle. I'll sit down, lean forward. Everything goes black.
Oh,
I think that dude in Florida, he had a joke full of cum. I'm just going to say
Yeah,
it
it's
was a
possible.
joke full of cum.
Yeah,
I had a black son. He played basketball.
What else do you got? What else
Make
do you
it
got?
to the NBA. If I had a black son.
won't you go?
NBA.
Oh, yeah.
You would go out for milk and never come home.
Yeah. Get some Newports and
What else you got?
Head to Virginia Beach.
Yes, tonight it would be the crow moon / crust moon / sap moon / sugar
Crust.
moon / worm moon. No matter what you call it, go outside and look. So it is tonight.
let's talk about something.
I'm going to become an X-Man.
That's what you call a transgender woman, right?
An X-Man.
Previously.
That's actually a good joke. That's a good one.
I am now an X-Man. Turn my penis into a vagina.
I'm a mutant. They call me Blob. They call me Wolverine.
Fox is going to listen to this and be like, oh, they owe us money.
I'm Cyclops, and I'm a bitch.
He was a cuck.
There's a tweet.
Twit?
I think they say twit. It's tweets.
It's a
Start
tweet.
that Twitter.
A tweet.
Oh, you
A
can't
twatter.
say that. It's water.
It's a twit.
My coochie on hard and I can't do none about it, G. I'ma catch blue walls.
Blue walls?
Her coochie is on hard, and she's gonna get blue balls.
Wait, what? Read that again, but white.
My coochie on hard and I can't do none about it, G. I'ma catch blue walls.
Now I understood what you
I got
said.
it. Blue walls.
I got what you
Can
said.
you actually read it like a black woman now?
Medea.
My coochie on hard and I can't do nothing about it, G. I'm gonna catch blue walls.
Word, son, word.
But I can't say Haji.
Well, I mean, God, reading like someone
Oh, no.
is different than calling someone a race.
It's an impersonation.
No pain, no gain, young Kurt Cobain.
What does that even mean?
I don't fucking know.
People.
And I should not have. I'm trying some new tea, and I was good, and now I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep.
New tea.
What
Yeah.
kind of tea was it?
It's tea that they said was as strong as coffee,
Oh,
and it's called like a Yabra tea or something. It's not tea. It's like some different type of leaves.
Oh, bruh.
I've been drinking. Like some
Yeah,
Earl Grey. That's why I was wondering.
Earl
I
Grey.
I have Earl Grey, but I had this other tea, and it is I'm crashing like super hard right now.
Was it recommended to you by an in-law?
No. No.
Has it got CDC in it? Or
CDC recommends you probably shouldn't have this tea.
These CFCs.
The FDA probably tells you probably shouldn't have it either. No.
does it have hemp in it?
No, it
CBD.
doesn't. No.
You meant CBD?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not the CDC. All the coronavirus talks, everything's the CDC now.
Everything in the world's gonna end, man. It's all coming around, man. Time's a flat circle.
All right, Russ Cole.
So I was really that thing you shared the other day, Chris, on through the text message about Joe Rogan talking to that other guy about.
Did you listen to it?
I listened to the whole thing like 3 times, and I was like totally blown away.
It's insane.
If I would have smoked a joint, I would have lost my mind. I would have lost my mind.
Which one was that?
The one about the before the Big Bang.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah. And that was really interesting.
No, they called it before the Big Bang.
What?
The Big Foreplay.
Well, you know what blew my mind was I've thought about it before, but then I didn't. Gravity. Gravity doesn't push down, it pulls down. There's nothing in outer space that's coming into our atmosphere that's pushing down
Well,
on
the thing
objects.
about gravity is that it's not a proven thing. Like, you can't prove gravity.
Yeah.
No, you can't because it just happens.
It happens.
Chris.
Yeah, but we don't know if that's because of magnetic fields or if it's just Earth spinning us and we're on it still.
Or is it because I believe it happened?
Possible.
Yeah, but what about the moon? The moon,
Sir Isaac Newton.
the moon has a small gravity field.
Sort of, yeah.
Right. You would have to jump like 2,000 feet in the air to break gravity.
Man, they say the gravity from the moon is what affects our waves.
Yeah, the water.
So it's like...
Supposedly, the tides.
Yeah, but what about on
Watch
the other
that-
side
watch
of the
that
world?
star
Like,
explode.
they have waves.
Watch
It
that-
should be the opposite effect. Pushing and pulling, right?
Well, it would pull
Yeah.
it towards the moon. But you would think
There would
the
be
Earth,
no waves on the other side.
You
But
would
the moon
think-
affects the waves, though.
you would think that the Earth's
Yeah.
Earth's
It's
pull
weird.
would be stronger, though. You would think.
Okay.
You would think that the water should just be flat and still.
Here's what
I
I'm.
like the diversity of this podcast. This one goes all over the place. I like it.
This is why I'm
Coochie
hung
on
up. This is
hard,
why
cuz.
I'm hung up on the wave thing. Let's say the surface of the Earth facing the moon
Right.
has the most pull on the waves. Now on the
Right.
other side of the Earth,
Yeah,
that
low tide,
should
right?
be pushing the waves away, or at least pulling them in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
It doesn't change
Did you
the
ever
waves.
see the part in
What you got?
fuck me? What's
The Cord?
Jim Carrey movie where he's got Bruce Almighty?
Yes, man. Oh, okay.
The yes, man.
Me, myself, and Irene?
Bruce Almighty. He pulls the moon closer,
Sanic.
Yeah.
but then like on the news the next morning it has like there's a
yeah.
tsunami.
There's a tsunami
That's called a fictional movie.
That's what would happen with gravitational forces.
We don't know.
It wouldn't
I
cause
think-
a tsunami.
I think that's just. I mean, yes, I know. I think something would happen if you were just a poof.
The moon
The
is
moon's
actually
gone.
a Nazi base.
Okay, well, take away everything you know about.
I think that's an interesting conspiracy theory.
Take away
on the moon.
Trade Center 7, Building 7. How'd it fall?
Coriolis effect.
Dynamite.
Yeah,
Had,
I'm
it,
with
had,
you.
the, had the information from.
fucking
from
with
the-
you.
All the financial
The
buildings. got
moon made
destroyed.
it fall.
Maybe.
The moon made it fall.
Is there a theory? Is there a theory on that? Like it had a beam.
You can make one.
No, I think the pull and then the fire caused the building to be weakened, and the pull from the moon was on the opposite side of the Earth, so it actually pulled the building to the ground.
It's like the machine from Superman, Man of Steel. The
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so the moon affects our tides.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
Oh, because like the moon causes the ocean to bulge out and bulge in. Got it.
You know what?
me the
I am
Boy Scout.
definitely not.
Call me
I'm
the
not a
Bo.
flat earther at all. But I can get down on some bullshit with what the moon does and what it doesn't do.
You know why we never went back to the moon?
Because there's fucking alien bases on
Because
it,
they ain't made
bro.
of cheese, bruh.
You go up there and you see those
I thought you were
NASA
going to say because
videos.
we've never been in the
We
first
hungry,
place.
bruh.
You
Never
see those.
went.
You see those NASA videos of the orbs flying around the International Space Station. That's weird.
Yeah.
That's really unexplainable.
You know who the first person that will actually realistically be to the moon? Vin Diesel.
Fast 10.
Fast 10. He's
F9,
gonna be,
baby, F9.
My dad.
There's going to be 2 parts.
Back in the 90s, they said they were watching, like, in the 90s on a news channel. They had, like, a live feed from space. And he says the only time he's ever seen it, never seen the video ever since. But they're showing, like, from the spacecraft, not space station, but spacecraft,
the shuttle.
a shuttle looking at the planet. And then, like, in the distance, you see, like, one thing fly up and something else flow up, and they both fly off.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they canceled the feed.
I bet
He
you
said
can
he'd never
find that on
seen
YouTube.
that. Yeah, maybe.
Have you seen the Buzz Aldrin
Yeah.
scripts?
Yeah.
About him talking about how he can see stuff out there on the surface, and there's stuff flying around, and they're like, "Buzz, go use your NASA lingo, not civilian lingo, because like this is
Top
an
secret.
open."
Going to freak everybody
It's
the
a-
fuck out.
It's also the weird thing that the moon doesn't rotate. So that one side of the moon is always dark. Like,
Yes.
Wait, it doesn't rotate?
I think it's in a fixed spot.
I thought it had a slow rotation.
Unless
The
it...
cool thing about our moon is like it's supposedly 2 moons crushed together.
I heard about that too.
Yeah.
I
haven't
heard
that
it's
one.
actually a chunk of Earth that the moon hit us, and then some of it bounced back out into
coulda worked too, yeah.
into space, and then over billions of years, the Earth became round again.
It's cool how that stuff works.
It's a
Like
hollow moon.
we were seeded with life from the moon.
You never know. I mean, if the moon has a gravity field, then it has to have some sort of core.
You ever see the Fifth Element movie?
Yeah.
It does rotate.
Multi-pass.
It's a synchronized rotation, so to us it looks like it never rotates.
Yes,
does
and
it
the
rotate?
Japanese see a different side of the Earth.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
But it's just, they always see the same.
Well, how come if the moon's up here, how come you can still see it on the other side of the Earth? How come I can see it there? I see the moon during the daytime here. Do they not get the moon in China?
That's true. We do see it. You could technically see the moon on some days for almost 24
You
hours.
see the outline of the moon up in the sky. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe if you see it during the day, you won't see it at night.
We'll
I
have
don't
to
know how that
research this a
works.
little more.
Yeah, maybe when we see it in the daytime, you have a new moon, so you don't see it at night.
There's 2 moons.
That's the
Yeah,
flat
may-
Earth theory. That's the flat Earth theory that there's 2 moons.
Well, they also have a theory that
That's
it's
part of it.
projection.
That too. Like you say,
Like the Truman Show.
Truman Show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're all just living in a simulation.
So we really do always see the same side of the moon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and
That's
the
why it looks
other-
like it don't rotate.
So
The
there
other-
really could be like a city on the other side.
No, well, the other parts of Earth see the other side.
Do they?
I'm pretty sure.
Well, never mind. Screw that.
Unless the
story.
way it rotates, like the same side is projected across the whole Earth. That'd be weird.
I thought.
be really
I thought
weird.
Because there was always a thing about the dark side of the moon that you
Maybe
never.
I'm wrong.
Yeah, because didn't China land like on the dark side of the moon?
Yeah, something weird.
And then it went dark.
Yeah.
And- yeah.
There's always mysteries about because we never. When we went to the moon, we never went to that side of the moon. We've never been there.
Yeah, because there's
Man, we
no
shouldn't have-
communication.
Man, we
Yeah, you
should have
just go
been
dark.
straight up landed near the dark side.
Yeah.
Think of how cool that would be to get.
Didn't they
footage of
slingshot
them,
around
like,
it, though?
At their,
You go around the moon.
that was Apollo 13.
Yeah, Tom
That's why it
Hanks.
blew up.
Booyah.
Booyah!
Yeah, Chad up there. He's just like, I'm going to make an oxygen thing with duct tape and a tissue box.
Well, we should do a space episode though.
Oh,
We kind
yeah.
of go through what we like about space and talk about it.
And
Next,
what we don't like.
And
about
only
space.
space.
next
I like
episode.
Just stay on space. That's
I like
it.
that.
Well, maybe not the next one because holidays coming up and stuff. Maybe
one,
the next
one
one.
after, yeah. We gotta do the holiday tier list.
I'm down with that.
Do a space episode.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
All right, so I guess I'm wrong. The moon, there is the far side of the moon or the dark side of the moon, where the dark is used to mean unseen rather than lacking sunlight. So, yeah, until we photographed it after 1959, then we actually seen it. But Chinese astronomers reported for the first time a high-resolution image of a lunar sequence and as well direct analysis of its internal architecture. These were based on observations made by some sort of radar, but yeah, I guess we don't see the other side ever. No one, unless you have observation equipment out in space to see it. So.
Get the Hubble on there.
See, Buzz Aldrin's also the one I always talked about, like seeing structures on the moon, all kinds of crazy
Wait a minute.
shit.
If you were in space and you slingshotted around the moon,
Yeah.
would you be able to see the dark side of the moon?
Yes. Oh,
Well, it
would be
wouldn't be
black.
lit up, right?
Well,
see
So
the
is
outline
there
of light.
ever a time when it's lit up
It would be
from like
black.
Yeah.
eclipses or anything?
not for us, but like
Look for the other side.
technically, if you were the sun, maybe at some point you would see the
Yeah,
other
if
side.
the-
Like
of-
we should be able to slingshot around it while it's lit up somehow.
Yeah,
if it's ever lit.
It would
up,
be
I
in
don't know.
an eclipse.
Like
would be
during an
wild.
eclipse, isn't the other side of the moon lit up?
Yeah.
Yes.
We
Oh,
should send
oh,
up
oh.
spacecraft and
Yeah,
photograph
intercept
that.
that'd be cool.
That's what we should.
Like
have.
we need to do it. Yeah, it'd be between the eclipse and look at the moon to the Earth.
but we're
Yeah.
not allowed to because the lizard men won't let us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Reptilians.
So, yeah, the moon rotates with us exactly.
Yeah.
It never.
So it looks like it stays the same, but
Yeah,
it's synchronized.
yeah.
So we're kind of both. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It does
We'll,
rotate though.
we'll touch on this in 2 episodes. Like,
Yeah.
we'll not touch on it, but dive into it.
Deep dive.
We can just talk about the moon and
We'll travel through space.
Take a trip with us. But we're hitting. You got anything else, Alex?
I mean, I'm pretty good for now.
Got any
There's-
twits?
There's a bunch of them, but we'll save them for.
Hit us with one more.
Give us your best shot.
So we lost an hour on International Women's Day. Wow. Even our days aren't equal.
I honestly thought it was unintentional Women's Day. I saw a post somewhere and it said unintentional Women's Day, and I thought,
When
Huh.
is
that's
Men's
funny.
Day?
You don't. That's every day of the year.
Oh, what about even in February?
Yeah.
So closing out on the podcast, Alex, do you have anything to say to everybody out there? Health concerns, just have a good week. What do you got?
Just be kind, rewind. You know.
All right, love that movie. I love that movie. Chris, you got any words of advice?
Stay clean.